Now this is the real deal. Today I'll be showing you that the New World Order is indeed live and kicking. I'll be using this book, Forces of Changing Traditions, which is a story and a very good book, but it shows you exactly how in schools and how around the world we are already under control by these people, whether they are Illuminatis or whether you want to call them dark forces, whatever they are, but they are live and kicking. They are real, and we are in a serious trouble today. And I want to actually explain to you first of all what the New World Order is. The New World Order is changing from what is normal, changing from the traditional way of having a religion, of having a normal way of life, to the opposite, which is more or less serving the devil, giving yourself to Satan. And what they're doing is slowly but surely taking over our lives so that they can control our mind, our body, and eventually take our soul. You might not know this, but if you go to work today, especially in the cities of developed countries, lots of places are having fobs. And in these fobs you have, of course, where you cannot get into the offices, you cannot get in through the gate, you cannot get into the workplace at all unless you have that fob. You have the computers, you have, of course, people who are now being forced to take the RFID chip into their body. They have no choice of this, some of them, because they are fearful and they are being brainwashed by the television, by the media. Who owns the media? Yes, it is these Freemasonry people, yeah? Some who call themselves Illuminati, who will not want to believe that they exist, the very way the devil doesn't want you to think that he exists. But let's focus on a series of events and how they are happening. If you think about it, March 2010, we had Greece seriously in trouble. 60,000 people, more than 60,000 people rioting. They can't understand why their economy is gone. April, we had, of course, countries. We had Thailand in serious trouble. Then May, we had Jamaica. 2010 is really a year where people are actually in serious dilemma. And don't think it's one country or it's two, it's all. And whether you might think, of course, that you're rich and you're alright, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're a child, whether you're an adult, you are going to be part of this. Because sooner or later, my friend, you're going to be forced to take what we call the RFID chip, and you will have no say into this. But what they're doing, these people are smart. They are strategically making sure that the economy is of such whereby everyone has to depend on them. And they use the government, but the government is not into control. They don't have the power. They might think they have the power, but they don't. What you find happening is that poor people, poor countries are now on their face. And many of them, even in the rich country, they are now on their face. And they are now wondering, what can we do? But make no mistake about this. In Jamaica, for example, if you follow the history of Jamaica, you will understand how Jamaica has been used, controlled, and no matter how hard the people try, they have no power to stop this. They are in a dilemma, just like how we in the UK is, USA, Russia, Germany, wherever you are, because eventually there will be one world government where they will tell you what to do, and wherever you are, you will have to do as they say, and ultimately you will be a part of the system where you might have to give up your soul to the devil if you are stupid. Watch these clips, look at them, and you'll see exactly. Look at your own life. Think about when you were, think about 40 years ago to now, how things have changed, how slowly but surely we are losing control of ourselves. We work, tirelessly, and we can't even pay the rent, we can't pay the mortgage, we cannot live how we want to live. We have to submit ourselves to man. More and more people are not able to go to church because they don't have the time. They are working tirelessly. Something is going on, friends. You wake up. Don't be a sheep. Wake up and realize. And I want to share with you the next time I speak to you exactly what is in this book, Forces of Changing Traditions. I'll be reading clips from it, and I'll be examining exactly how things are changing and how you are a part of those change. And if you are rich and you think, oh, it doesn't bother me because I'm alright, oh, make no mistake about this, you are just a victim as the poor man. See you later, folks. It's the real deal.